So, I watched Tucker Carlson recently talk about how he is not anti Semitic, yet he is very critical of the things that Israel has done in Gaza and other places. I just want to posit a question to those of you who are listening to me that may be Christians or at least warm to the idea of Christianity. Did you know that the idea that the land of Israel be, actually belongs to the Jewish people, to the children of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob? Did you know that that actually originates in the Bible? Well, in Genesis 12:3, God said, I will bless those who bless you, and I will curse those who curse you. And in you all the families of the earth will be blessed. And the Lord said, he said, after that point, when Abraham was complaining, he said, to your seed I will give this land in which you are a stranger. In the Psalms, there's mention from its inspired passage by the Holy Spirit, wherein the land covenant to the Jewish people is called the covenant is called everlasting, meant to last for 1,000 generations, and one other synonymous meaning. Let me take you to the book of Revelation. I want you to think for a second, for those of you who are Christians again, where does Jesus rule? He rules in Jerusalem. Why? Because it is the fulfillment of God's promises to the children of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, saying, I will be your God, you will be my people. He said, I will take away the sins of Jacob in one day. The book of Jeremiah, the prophet Jeremiah, prophesies in Jeremiah 33 that there is a new covenant he's making with the house of Israel and the house of Judah, and not the covenant that he made with their forefathers, which they broke. But he would put their law, like it also says in Ezekiel, he will put the law of God in their hearts. And I'm not giving you an exact quote, but that's the new covenant that's mentioned in the book of Jeremiah. And there's an interesting passage as well, where God says, he who scattered Israel, and he says this, declare it to the nations. So I want to declare this to you. I declare to you that he who scattered Israel shall gather him, which God is actively doing right now, and has done for the past 70 years, as of 2025. About 70 years anyway. And God then goes on and says, he who scattered Israel shall gather him and keep him as a shepherd does his flock. Consider this too. Those of you listening to me that are not Jewish, I happen to have some Jewish ancestry. For those of you who have listened to more than just this YouTube video, this is not just a memento for me. It's kind of it's a symbol. It was a gift to me, but it's not gold, by the way. It's probably brass, but regardless, I have a Jewish ancestry. I'm not entirely sure of exactly how much, but the bottom line is this. Did you know that in the book of Romans chapter 11, that all believers in Jesus are engrafted into the Jewish olive tree, meaning you're, by extension, engrafted into the Jewish people, into our promises, our covenants, including in the covenant with Abraham. And that does not mean you have to keep the Sabbath, and necessarily, although I would highly encourage you to do so. But I just wanted to leave you with those thoughts. Let me know what you thought about this video in the comments.